Hello everybody, welcome to the final part of the Jill Real Survival No Damage run. We just finished up, basically finishing up everything in the mansion. We just saved up. Now we're gonna head to the final area of the game. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab everything from the box. The 2 books, the Mo disc, and the grenade launcher. Because obviously we're not going to be coming back here ever again. Well, at least not in the playthrough. So, gonna do the same thing we do every time. Go out this door, head to the gallery, avoid that hunter. Yeah, nothing exciting right now. Same old backtracking. So where we're going, we're gonna have to deal with Lisa Trevor one last time. Lucky for us, we won't have to use any ammo. Gee, I wonder what's on the other side of the door, since we've heard that same exact, noise at least several times throughout the entire game, so... You'd think by now we'd know what it was. Take a long stroll down to this ladder, then we're gonna get a cutscene. And this is gonna be an important choice for the ending in the game.
Jill, you're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me!
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun. Thanks, Jill.
Yeah, so for the best ending, we're gonna want to get Barry back his gun. So first we're gonna push that one over there on the right there. And I get Lisa jumps up and Barry literally saves my ass. He actually shoots her and she falls down. So what you can do is when she does that, you can actually shoot her and make her fall down faster so you don't have to worry about her at all. But I don't do that to not waste the ammo, so that's more of a speedrun thing. Just to, you know, quickly finish it up so you don't have you can skip this cutscene, basically. But for the most part, this is not that complicated. Just push the stones down and then Lisa basically kills herself. And don't worry about Barry. And just leave him behind. But yeah, if you do choose not to save Barry, he would die there. It's like for an achievement that you can actually do it where you're the only survivor. So basically everybody else dies, but you're the only survivor. But we're going for the best ending here, so... Yeah, so open up the blue book there. and put that metal in there. And then open up the red book and put the lion metal there. Or eagle metal, sorry. There's an item box here, but we're not going to need to use it. Although I open it up. Oh, excuse me. Right, I forgot. I had an abundance of shotgun shells, so I ended up putting them in the box since I wouldn't really need them. So this is what I saved all those battery gun, the taser rounds for these zombies here. Because we're going to have to come back here at some point, and I don't want to kill them because I don't want to risk them being Crimson Heads. Because that would complicate things immensely. So just knock them down quickly, get out of the way. Although this guy we're going to kill, so equip the Magnum and get that decap. Guaranteed. Because we definitely don't want that guy coming back as a Crimson Head, so... Another battery pack in there that you can use. Almost forgot that I need to do the computer here. So the login is going to be John. And the password is Ada. ADA. Yeah, anybody who's played Resident Evil 2. And then the password for this is going to be Cell. To open up the basement second floor. The basement third floor unlocks by itself. Or without a passcode. That's really all you need. There is another passcode that you can do. Was it mole? And you get like the tofu noise. So we don't really have to worry about the zombies here. They've kind of shifted to the far end of the hallway. There is this guy there, but he's just kind of chilling there. Make sure you pick up this mode disc right here. Yeah, the reason why I dropped those shotgun shells off earlier is because my inventory was too full. I wouldn't have been able to pick up both mode discs and the key in here. So the code is 8462. Yeah, because we need to pick up this key here. And that videotape that we grabbed at the very, very beginning of the game, we can watch it here. It's Kenneth's film. Shows you how he dies.
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
Pretty much nobody's left from Bravo team. Well, except Rebecca. But you don't ever run into Rebecca until like Chris's game. Yeah. Take a wide berth from that zombie so he doesn't puke on you. Doesn't hit you with his puke. So I'm gonna unlock that door and then I'm gonna do that so I can get rid of this key. So you only need to push this 3 times in order to get the shotgun shells. Jeez, excuse me. Am I yawning and stuff? So there is like a chimera that you can hear that's like rattling around in the vents and stuff. So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna use one of the Mo discs. On the machine that looks strangely like a GameCube. Since for those who didn't know, this game was originally exclusive to the Nintendo GameCube. Yeah, as you saw, that Chimera came through there. Normally, you can get him to go into that room if you shift the camera to the right. You move to the right and shift that camera. That way you can get him to jump in there, so that way it's like, you have like a clear path back. No, you don't have to worry about him at all. So we're going to equip the assault shotgun and take out this zombie here. I got a decap there, luckily. If you don't get one, it's okay. The naked zombies do not come back as Crimson Heads. I also forgot that there's some I think the shotgun shells. It was either grenade rounds. I think it's grenade rounds. Yeah, it's grenade rounds. Incendiary rounds, to be exact. Yeah, I wanted to go in there and get those. Yeah, I was gonna get those because I want to equip those to the grenade launcher because I'm going to use them to kill one of the chimeras in there just to get him out of the way. And I'm gonna drop off those grenade rounds right now. I'll come back for those later. Because I need the inventory space. Yeah, I had a little bit of an overabundance of ammo. So... yeah, so I'm gonna equip the grenade launcher, I'm gonna walk around this corner, and I'm just gonna unload on this fucker. I just want to make sure he doesn't flee. Yeah, I just wanted him dead and out of the way because he's actually ruined a couple of my tries. Because I tried shooting him once and then he just booked it, and then yeah, I ended up having to reset the room and I came back in and he hit me. Actually, only hit me once. Yeah, I only messed it up once and I just decided I was just gonna blow him up. I wasn't even gonna risk it. So we grabbed that empty capsule. I was just kind of taking stock here for a minute. Just trying to remember if I was picking anything up. Wow, I am deliberating a long time. Yeah, I was trying to remember if I was picking up anything important on the way back, and then no, I am not. So we're gonna go in this room, and this is where we're going to fill up the empty capsule. But first we're going to kill this guy, just so we don't have to dodge him. I was hoping for a decap, but I didn't get it. Probably could just use a stun gun on him, maybe. Because you're not going to really be in here long. You're just coming in here, dropping off one of the mode discs, moving the capsule, or filling it up. You just have to open it up, and it'll do it itself. Alright, so now that we have it full, what we're going to do, just for safety, is we're just going to walk all the way back where we picked this up. And since we've cleared out all the enemies, we don't have to, there's nothing that's really standing in our path on the way back. So, yeah, we're just gonna walk. Because if we run, we will blow up. Because we are literally carrying a canister of nitroglycerin. So yes, naturally, that would happen. So there is like a little speedrun trick. Like if you speedrun this game, you kind of like know how the movement works, you can basically kind of move a little bit faster. You basically run like 2 steps, stop. Because I think if I remember right, I think it's if you walk like more than 3 steps, you blow up, or run more than 3 steps, you blow up. Because there's like a hidden counter on there or something that. Yeah, and basically, like, if you get hit by an enemy, or, yeah, you get hit by an enemy, I think you blow up too, so that's why you clear out the enemies. But yeah, but like the speedrun trick, you just basically, like, you run 2 steps, stop, I think you walk like 3 or something, 2 or 3, then run again, stop, you know, kind of, you're basically just canceling out the counter or something like that, so you can move a little bit faster but also safely. I would never do that. Yeah, so now once we did that, we've basically been able to open up this, or turn the power back on. So we're going to drop off the last mode disc here. And then just kind of, as we're running, just take a wide berth from that guy. Normally the chimeras are very, you don't have to worry about them when they're standing on their 2 legs. It's when they're on all 4s that they're kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. Yeah, but for the most part, like, the chimeras will just sit there, like, when they're on their 2 hind legs, they're just gonna, like, chase you. And then their swing is wide and easily dodged. Except for this guy, just I ran the other way. While the other one was running with me, he decided he was gonna run with me. Yeah, see? They're really slow swing. Got a fat wind up on it. Easy to dodge. They'll whiff like every time. Unless you don't know where you're going, then they might hit you. Yeah, so we're gonna come back in here, grab those grenade launcher rounds, and then we'll move on to the second to last boss. A lot of cutscenes coming up though. So we'll hit the switch on the right.
Jill,
Barry,
you could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go. Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh!
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell. It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit! Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
No, Barry! You viral cultured freak.
Alright, so we're gonna run past him, we're gonna turn around, equip the grenade launcher, and then I'm gonna fire off a warning shot to make sure that he knows that I'm serious. No. In all seriousness, I just whipped there. Just fired off a warning shot, you know. So, just kind of stick and move this with this, you know, fire off a shot, maybe 2. Especially on the long lanes. The long lanes, you'll have enough room to fire off 2 shots. I didn't there just because I'm trying not to get smacked by him. But yeah, all you gotta do is just fire off the shots, run around in a circle. And he goes down relatively quickly. Whoops! We'll grab
Barry.
Wesker's notes.
Barry! You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker,
He's gone.
first, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, so we do have to go talk to Barry before we can even unlock the door. So we'll come here to this panel and then release the locking mechanism so we can leave. I know it. That camera angle has always messed me up. I always feel like there was a way to get around there, but there's not. More cutscenes coming up.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go rescue Chris. That's what we've been using the Mo discs on. Because that's another requirement towards the best ending, is that everybody needs to survive that can survive. Not much, just come over here, just drop the 3 levers that unlock the door, and then pretty much a straight shot to him. I know, even though it says the self-destruct sequence has been activated, we're not on a timer. Not yet, at least.
Jill,
Chris, you're okay.
glad to see you are too. Anything on Wesker?
We'll talk later. First, let's get going.
So once you get out this door, you can turn right back around and go right back in, because there will be some shotgun rounds there, although you may not need them. Oh, my bad. Grenade rounds. I'm thinking of Chris's run. Another useful weapon for the final boss. Or useful thing for the final boss. Chris, don't you know you move faster without a gun equipped?
Come on, let's go.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all
I think those long pauses are me just trying to check to see how much time I've had on the recording.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All
So yeah, all those times that I used the stun guns on them, I'm just going to shoot this zombie here. Or these zombies. Oh, I missed that dude. It's okay though. Don't necessarily need the incendiary rounds. It's just kind of a, you know, extra at this point. Yeah, that zombie on the stairs disappeared. Or he moved somewhere else. He shifted into a different position. So it was only the 2 that was in the way. So yeah, now I can go pick up these shotgun shells that I saved earlier, and then I'm gonna save here. My final save for the playthrough. If you're feeling confident that you can get through this, you don't need to save. I think once I learned the final boss's pattern, I got really good at dodging him took a couple tries.
All personnel must evacuate. Deactivate
Yeah, I paused there because I was
locks.
ending that particular recording.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate.
But I had plenty of time.
Deactivate
Come on!
Hurry!
all locks.
Plenty of time left that I could squeeze in the rest of this instead of making it one video that was like, what, 7 minutes long?
All personnel must evacuate immediately.
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated.
Grab the fuse unit because you need it to activate the elevator. How convenient it was right there. Now we're on a
Damn it!
timer.
We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
So we're gonna equip a shotgun first. Why not the Magnum? Oh, don't worry, we'll use that. Fire off them flares for Brad.
Jill!
You made it.
So I'm gonna wait. I was trying to see what the tyrant would do if he would grab Barry, so I could just sit there and have like free reign to shoot him. So I just unloaded like 3 or 4 shotgun shells, and now I'm gonna wait because I think he was due to charge me, and he always takes some time. Yeah, normally he'll telegraph himself. You can see what he did there. He like raises his arm. He's getting ready to charge you, so you just run to the left of him, and he'll just whiff. And I just fired off all my Magnum rounds, and now I'm gonna use the grenade launcher. Yeah, see how he's getting ready there to.
Jill, use it.
And this is crazy
Do it,
because
whatever it is.
I knew he was gonna charge, so I was ready for it, and I was like, whoop! And then perfect timing. I thought I was gonna get hit there. Perfect timing to grab the rocket launcher. So you're gonna have to fire it twice on real survival mode, unless he's grabbing Barry. But yeah, you got plenty of time to fire him off before he acts again. Generally, the safe bet I would say is like once the rocket launcher drops, wait for him to do his charge again before you go and grab it, so that way you've got plenty of time to fire off the rockets. The mistake I kept making was that I was getting too greedy and I'd run immediately to the rocket launcher, and he'd basically, like, before I would even aim, he'd charge at me and I'd be stuck in the animation where I'm lifting the rocket launcher up, so he'd smack me. Yeah, so once I changed that, it took me like one try. Easy. And that's it, the game. Fly off into the sunset. Basically, all that's left is the credits. So I'm gonna let them rock, just kind of talk a little bit before I let you guys go. So this is actually the first no damage run I've ever completed in any Resident Evil game. I know, crazy, right? I've been playing them for years, since I was a kid. Used to, I guess, do quote unquote speed runs of RE2 when I was a kid. You know, they weren't really. It was basically just me beating the game in like under 2 hours. It was just kind of my thing. That was what I considered a speed run. I've never done like an actual speed run of the game. But yeah, that was kind of like the most I did, if like challenge run wise or whatever. Most of the time, like if I played a Resident Evil game, I mostly just did them kind of casually, like fast casual, I suppose. But anyways, so yeah, so this was just an interesting challenge, and want to thank Carcinogen for his, his amazing videos on his no damage, no save runs, which is basically the same route, same strats and all them. So they're not mine. These are not my strats, not my route. It was just a route that I practiced and basically used myself to run, to do the no damage run, because I wanted to do it too. But yeah, so I'm gonna do Chris's run next, but that one's not gonna be a no damage run. I just kind of wanted to, to do this one, but the next one is just gonna be Chris, just real survival. No, I think I'll do no save on that one, so it's just gonna be a flat out no save run.
Job.
Yeah, so my ending time was 2:53:26, almost 3 hours. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in on this one, and I'll see you guys in Chris's real survival no save run. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.